Wakanda forever! What's up everybody, my name is Carl, and today is my first film review of 2018. Woo! Feels good. And today I'm reviewing Black Panther. So this film is directed by Ryan Coogler, who did Creed. Creed is a great movie. A film that I watched on a plane on the way home to the UK, and I felt like standing up and applauding and chanting. It was just fantastic. And this movie is just the same. So this film takes place a week after Captain America's Civil War, and T'Challa, having returned back from a mission, realises that Wakanda is a bit different now that he has new duties and he has to balance his time being a warrior and a king to the technologically advanced nation that is Wakanda. He has to protect it from any harms that may come its way. So characters, I gotta talk about Chadwick Boseman, aka T'Challa, Black Panther. When I saw him in Civil War, I absolutely loved him. He delivered such very sinister lines that you just went, ooh, I can't wait to see what he's like in his own movie, and I can report that he is just as good. He delivers very emotional lines. You know, when he's angry, you can see it in his eyes. When he's in grief, when he's sad, when he's in pain, you can definitely see it. He really does connect well with emotions, and you definitely feel for the character no matter what he's going through. And I really like Black Panther as a hero as well. He's very badass, very kick-ass sort of style, and the costume is just epic as well. I really do believe Chadwick Boseman has nailed the role perfectly, and he's definitely an inspiration to future generations and current ones as well. The next character I'm going to mention is Shuri, played by Letitia Wright. I think she is in Black Mirror. I don't watch it and I'm not familiar with it, but I know for a fact that in Black Panther she is incredible. She plays T'Challa's younger sister and she's a genius. She makes Tony Stark look like an amateur. Sorry, Stark. But she comes up with all kinds of technology, from the vibranium material that Wakanda sources, from shoes that she calls sneakers, I wonder where she got that from, to Komoye beads, to developing the Black Panther suits in such a way that they absorb kinetic energy and they produce it out, surging out power. And I really like that. Just the way that they use the material, from whatever it came from the meteorite to fashion and weaponry and gauntlets, is just incredible to see. And she's also like comedic relief in a way, and you can really also connect with her as well as Chadwick, and you see their sibling relationship, and it's very funny. And she's great. She will be one of those upcoming stars that will do very well and very successfully. And finally, I'm going to mention Michael B. Jordan, aka Eric Killmonger. What a villain. I absolutely think that Eric Killmonger is going to be one of those amazing, great villains. Probably not the best villain of all time, but he's one of the best. Having a villain that you can connect with on an emotional level, once again, is very good. You believe his motives in the movie. He doesn't just want the throne in Wakanda, he wants to be accepted by the Wakandans. Having grown up most of his life knowing that he was part of something big, part of a great nation, and realising that he's not going to be accepted, and it's just quite a sad thing. And then he gets there and no one really likes him and they're intimidated by him, and the only way he's going to get what he wants is intimidation. And he is so sinister. He's evil, but you understand why he's evil, and that's just great. You believe him as a character as well. And when he's evil, he really is. As the Golden Jaguar suit, which I really quite like, you know, he doesn't want to give up on the throne. He wants to see Black Panther dead, and you can see that in his eyes and the rage he has, you know, when he's beating the crap out of him on the waterfall. Just an epic villain. And Michael B. Jordan, I'm really glad he was the villain in this movie. He was great. And Michael B. Jordan, you're epic. So, my favourite sequences. I enjoyed both waterfall sequences, M'Baku versus T'Challa, that was very entertaining to see. The very first sort of opening, where you see all the sort of ceremonial stuff going along around you, everyone's happy and dancing and loving, and they're just blessing this new king, and then you see M'Baku come along with his tribe, and they just want to overpower him, and then this whole tense sequence takes place. I genuinely actually thought that maybe this would be it for T'Challa. He's just going to get knocked out by Mr. M'Baku, but no, did not happen. And as a character, I do love M'Baku. So funny, and you just think he's so serious, but he's actually not serious. He's just having a joke with you. It's just great. And then of course you've got the second waterfall sequence with Eric and T'Challa, which was very tense. You know, when Michael B. Jordan's character is just going around the waterfall saying, "Is this your king? Is this your king?" He's on the floor, just defeated and beaten. And then to end that sequence alone, he just throws him off the waterfall there and then, and it was just a shock. You just think, no, is he dead? That was another great sequence. I've also got to mention the South Korea car chase sequence with Nakaye and Okoye. I also love those two characters as well. All the cast were just epic and very well performed characters and really great people. I loved their awesome fight sequences. They really did kick ass, and they are so cool just to see on screen, with Okoye with her staff just slapping people here and there, using a wig as a weapon, which was cool. And then you've got the kinetic energy suit. You get to see that in action, which was cool. And then Shuri's technology with the Lexus. I thought that was very well done and very interesting to see how Wakandans use technology as opposed to how Tony Stark uses his. So the good points of this film. I definitely like the emotional aspect of this film, particularly in the Death Realm sequences from which T'Challa and Eric get to meet their fathers. I thought that was quite encapsulating, and I love the sort of relationship that they have with their fathers. They really do love them, and they really are trying to impress them, and their motives are part of them. You know, they're doing what they're doing because of their fathers. They want to prove to their fathers that they are capable of being men. And I quite like that sort of connection that they put in the movie, and I like the emotional aspect that they put in the film. On top of that, the colours, you know, the purple hues that you get from the suit, the herb, and then the Death Realm environment, I quite like that. As well as the bright sort of warm colours that you have in the sort of African setting. Music, Kendrick Lamar produced the soundtrack to Black Panther, and I really do like it. I love the music that they put in this film. And I also like it when Black Panther's suited up and he's there just slashing people and using his kinetic energy, and you get that sort of Game of Thrones style music that plays when he's doing his backflips and stuff. I really like that sort of music that they put in for the superhero. I also love the action, of course. You know, all Marvel movies have action in them, and they're always well choreographed. And overall, Black Panther is definitely a rewarding movie to see. Bad points? Well, there weren't really many. I'd have to admit that some of the CGI in some small areas was a bit sort of game sort of styled, which isn't such a bad thing necessarily, but you can notice it a little bit, and it's a bit iffy, but it's not too bad at all. And some pacing is a little tiny bit slow, but it's understandable as you're trying to get all the information in, and of course, you know, you've got to kind of slow the pace of the film down to explain it, which is an understandable point. So in conclusion, Black Panther is by far going to be one of the best Marvel movies to date, if not one of the best movies in history even. It's a big step, but it could well be. I loved the performances in this film. They were well done, and the cast were incredible, and the crew. The editing was done well, the music is lovely, the colour is nice. I absolutely think Black Panther is going to be a very successful movie. In the coming weeks, it's already proving so. You know, Rotten Tomato reviews are good, they're producing a lot of money, which is great. And I genuinely will want to see this movie another time, if not 500 times. I'd give this a solid rating of 9.5 out of 10. Yes, CGI in some places was a little bit game style and pacing a tiny bit slow, but apart from that, a great film to watch. And a good film to watch again and again and again. So comment below what you thought of Black Panther. What were your favourite sequences, favourite characters, favourite little moments in the movie? And what are you excited about for Black Panther 2? And did you find that post-credit sequence a bit interesting? Certainly seeing Bucky back was quite exciting, and I can't wait to see what he's up to in Infinity War and what he's been up to since Black Panther. So, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!